Hello and welcome to this segment of Daybreak Africa on KAFTAN TV, and I am Yetunde Alanamu. Today we'll be talking about word of art, comprehending the skill of photography. And here with me I have a very professional photographer, which is Mr. Kolawole Feyisayo. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, to start the discussion, how will you explain photography as an art? And also, while doing that, give us a little bit of history regarding photography.
Photography is actually from a Greek word. So it's a combination of two Greek words. So photo means light and graphy means drawing. So photography means, you're bringing light into drawing. So photography is not complete without light. So it's a combination of you drawing with light. So, and the age of photography has advanced these days, and now we have gotten to the age of digital photography. So there were analog. I don't know much about analog photography. But
Okay.
Back then, my sister used to do the analog photography. She used the camera with film and stuff. Yeah, like
I think
that.
I meant that too.
Okay, so more into the digital photography, and that's what photography means.
Okay. When will you say one is a professional photographer?
Is an art that you must master. You get, I have different people that I learn from. The people I see that they are ahead of me in the game, and the people that are coming behind me in the game. So nobody is an island of knowledge. So you keep learning the acts, because people have different perspective to things. And photography is just you telling a story. You are picturing a moment. I'm picturing
I want to know
particular.
about that. About
Okay,
what
yeah,
you say,
yeah.
You know?
You're picturing a particular moment.
Okay.
You get. So once you see a picture, anybody can hold a camera and shoot. Anybody, and people use phones these days. Anybody can shoot with phone, but once you see a picture, there are some things that captivate captivate your attention. Just want to see more in the picture. Like, you just seeing the picture from a far distance. It's like, what's this? You just, you want to take a closer look. So once you could portray your art like that, and people want to say, anybody can shoot, but you have to communicate with your art. Just like other people that do this sketch and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, there are levels to it.
Yes.
Same thing as photography too. There is level to it. So
Okay, well, what you're saying now is like some people that are even, that their own professional is taking pictures of nature.
yeah, we have different type of photography. Okay, we have different type of photography. We have wildlife photography. We have fashion photography. We have event photography. We have studio photography. We have different, numerous type. I think more than 10 types of photography.
Now, as a photographer, what are the essential equipment you must have to qualify as a professional?
First, primarily, you need your camera.
Yes, that's true.
You need a camera, you need your lens, you need your power source. So there are different power source you could have. Okay. You could have, but the basic is a speed light or flashlight. But generally, they call it speed light. So you can mount that on your camera and you do whatever you want to do, because there is no photography, there is no picture without the photo, which is the light. Yeah.
Okay, from your experience, what makes a good picture?
The composition, the element, and the subject. So you refer to the subject as the person you are shooting, or that particular thing you are shooting. You get. So the composition, the elements must be intact. For example, I'm trying to shoot a model, or I'm trying to shoot a client. You get. So it comes from the way the client is dressed. and what you want to be. Okay, this is my outfit. This is the kind of person I want to be. So you do your own post. You do your own thing. So those are the things that actually bring
Makes
out.
a good picture.
Yeah.
Like let's
The
say
background,
the background.
The post. That's what I'm trying to say in a nutshell. The background and the post.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the world evolving in the aspect of technology, how will you compare the previous from the current? I think you talk about that one, like the analog and the digital.
Yeah.
Okay.
These days we have softbox. We have different softbox. I have different softbox that I use, from beauty dish to parabolic soft light, and those are different concepts. So you could decide you want to do a dramatic shoot. You could decide, okay, you just want to do some regular shoots, or you're trying to tell a story. You use different kind of soft lights, power source. That's a soft light, and softbox rather. So your softbox means your power source. So you use different power source to portray what you want to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with these let's say the technology in this.
Technology, yeah.
So how will you compare it to the olden days? Like let's say
Yeah, the olden days, like they use one light like that,
Yes.
with a bulb, and they just
And
you
the
know,
camera that
you
roll
don't
out
move.
this.
Yeah, you don't move. Actually, you stay. Once the photographer is ready, you stay. You don't move an inch. You don't move until he's ready and take his shot. And these days we have people do sports photography too.
Sports photography.
Yeah, there's sports photography.
Tell us more about that.
You are trying to catch a good picture of Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt was the fastest man.
Yes.
Yeah, the fastest runner, and that man that fast with don't move an inch. And you are trying to capture Usain Bolt
That's true.
running. It won't work. So these days we have a highly complex.
Highly complex.
Yeah, highly
Direct
complex
camera.
cameras.
Okay.
These days we have the types of Nikon, the Z series. We have Canon, the R series. So once you are moving, there's a tracker on the.
There's a tracker on the camera.
Yeah, there's a tracker on the monitor of the camera that follows you around. So once you do your settings, it follows you and focus on you and gets you out. It gets your particular
And it should do
subject
it
out.
easily.
Easily,
Wow.
no stress.
Okay. Now on to the next one. Would you say that photography in Nigeria is making waves and meeting up to the current evolution in technology?
Yes, it is.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Now let's hear
It
you
is.
out.
It is because I've worked with people
Okay.
who actually, they do some nice things. For example, my boss, Photo Spirits, the kind of equipment he has, I don't have most of them, but he's doing some things like, okay, this is motivating me, this is giving me inspiration, that there is more to this thing. You can't just sit and just, watch the world pass by you. You have to be involved. You get my point?
Yes.
So that's the thing. So you update yourself as much as possible. The world is changing, and you change with the world. If not, you'll be left behind.
That's true.
Yeah.
So how do you identify a skilled photographer?
It's by your production.
Okay.
What you can produce, and your level of interaction with a fellow photographer too. You get. I have my own idea. I have my own perspective. You have yours. Yeah. So once for example, I'm a wedding photographer.
Okay, you're a wedding photographer.
Yeah, I'm also a wedding photographer.
Okay.
Then I go to a wedding, and there are several photographers there. I'll meet with all of them.
Yes, but you want to stand out.
Yeah, I actually want to stand up, but I'll meet with all of them so that we won't, we won't have issues because you are here to do your job and here to do your job. So that's one of the points that you can actually,
No, a photographer that is
skilled. Yeah, you have to have this relationship with people. You know, human relation. You have to know how to talk to people. That's
You know,
number
there are
one
some
thing.
photographers that are like, okay, they invite you to the same location. I'd be like, it's me that want to capture this. They'll not be.
No, everybody will do their job. But
Okay.
once I relate to you, I have a good conversation with you, and it's up to you to respond to me, either positively or negatively. You get my point? But once we have this positive vibe, it will be easy. So we're friends at that moment. So, and your production too. The picture has to tell a story. You're trying to create a story, maybe an happy moment, a sad moment, a remorseful moment, any story you're trying to tell. Maybe you're shooting a wedding, you try, you know, all those, your detail, the point, the story you're trying to tell in that parts of that
Yes.
photography that you're doing. So it identifies, it shows that you're a skilled
You
photographer.
know, what you're saying right now, there are some photographers that probably when they invite them to a wedding, they'll be fighting for food. Instead of them to be capturing the moment that a couple want to cut the
That
cake.
food
Now
is important.
it's important. Okay, wait. Okay, when you were trying to purchase the food and your couples are already cutting the cake, you are not, you won't be able to capture that moment.
Most of the time.
Don't tell me that you're the type of photographer that will be going after food.
No, most of the time, photography
Yes.
is a team job. It's not a one-person job.
Yes.
So you have to have teams. So normally, I will go with an extra photographer, a backup photographer.
For
So-
a big event or every event.
For a big event.
Okay.
For a big event. So I go with a backup photographer that's going to assist me. So when I'm hungry, you know, you want to do
Food is important.
wedding now.
Okay.
So you tell me to come over. I've been at your hotel, or I slept, or you book an hotel for me. I lodge in an hotel, and the next morning, your makeup has already started as early as 6
Yes.
a.m. So I have to be up. I've been up since 6 a.m. working for you. I have the right to food.
Yeah.
To food.
Now, moving on, is there a bad side to photography? I mean, weighing positive or negative side. How pressuring can the negative side be?
They used to say this thing like the customers for Pepsi is different from the customer for Coca-Cola.
That's true.
All right. First, inferiority complex. Don't be involved in that. Do your thing. Your own people will come. Again, and as a male photographer or female photographer, you have to be disciplined because distraction comes in so many ways. You have to be disciplined, diligent to your work is important. So you're diligent, you're disciplined, and once you could overcome those parts, you're not distracted. You don't, you don't let inferiority complex get the best of you. I think you're good to go.
Yes.
So the positive side is you cashing out.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, as regards the business aspect, what exactly is the motivation, especially when you're just at the beginner stage?
When I just started photography, after I trained with Photo Spirit. After I was done with my training with him, I have to go to Akure. So I went for an upgrade with Perfection Reloaded. He's in UK now. And I spent a month there, and I see those guys, the way they work, the energy, the passion they put into it. And every time there are new innovations, new ideas, they let you do your thing. They let you like, okay, I'm trying to achieve this. What's your own take in this? So you're involved in it. And when I started, they gave me all the motivation I need. They gave me all the motivation I need. I know they say Rome is not built in a day. So they gave me the motivation I need. So when even I don't have clients, I just know that, okay, I just have to get going. And aside from the money part, passion is important for everything that you do. So it is just a passion because I used to draw when I was a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, even though in my secondary school I was in science department, I was the only science student that offers fine arts. So it's like a thing in our family.
Wow.
Everybody can draw. So I draw so well.
That's so impressive.
So that's the motivation, I guess. So why won't I just put the drawing talent that I already have into photography? So this is a passion for me.
Okay, within the art time, what
Alright.
keeps one going? What keeps you going?
I project, I look at the bigger picture. So the bigger picture is always on my face. It's always in my head. So that's what gets me going, like, you know, it can just happen in a day. It's going to be overwhelming when it just happen like that. You're not prepared for it.
Yes.
So I'm preparing myself for the bigger picture, for the journey. So it got me going.
Okay, there is a usual statement about artists that
Yeah.
their work is an expression of their state of mind, thoughts. What do you have to say about that?
It's like that in photography. The only place you can express your mind in photography is studio photography. So you have dominion more there than when you go outside. You're shooting a fashion. That's not you. You're just trying to, you know, just add into what is already there. They already have their concept, what they want to do. So you just add your own professionalism to it. But here, I'm trying to create a content, and I meet up with some makeup artists, and like, okay, this is an idea that is in my head. Yeah, let's work together and achieve this. You get?
Yes.
So I might just, you know, go outside and just pick up a kid and, you know, just put in my idea. So I do most of that when I'm just starting up photography. You know, I just come with an idea, a concept. Okay, let's do this, let's do that. So that's it.
That's a very great idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so what advice do you have for the upcoming photographer, like that they're at the beginner stage?
You shouldn't think less of yourself. Don't think like, oh, this person is one badass. Because let me just digress a little bit. When I went for my upgrade in Akure with Perfection, he said he said he needed a studio manager. So he was going to offer a very good salary. So I was like, when my training was over, I was like, boss, what's up? He said, you need a studio manager, what's up now? I'm up for it, let me do it. So, nah. I was like, what's this man saying? He said, nah, that he can't. I said, why? He said, I have passion for this thing, that he saw the Z in me. I saw the Z, like, I can do what he can do. Okay, he goes out, he's taking jobs, he's earning well from his clients, and I'm just there, stick to that my salary, and I can't even do my own thing. So it's going to be bad for his own business because I'm going to be distracted. He said, let me go and do your own thing.
Go and do your own. He's indeed a good man.
He said, go and do your own thing. And before I get stable, he calls me. We go everywhere. He called me, hello, Feyi, how far? We are going to Lagos tomorrow. Are you ready? Boss, I'm ready. Okay, start arranging. I need this from you. Get it ready. No wala. He's coming from Akure. Just pick me up from Ondo, straight up, Lagos.
Wow, that's so amazing.
So you just keep pushing. Don't let the only thing that can stop you is if you don't have your camera, you don't have your lens, you don't have your speed lights. Even those are just minor.
Important equipment.
Yeah, those are. But majorly, you could. I have photographers friends that start up as a retoucher. They don't have cameras. They just have their laptop, and they can edit so well. So you start from there. So they work with some other brand. Like me, I'm short of work like this. If I see someone that can deliver in editing, I could. You could start splitting up jobs. I give you part of the jobs. Then you save up for yourself. And from there, you start getting things that you need. But most importantly, you need laptop. Yeah, you need your laptop. And it's not just any other laptop.
Right. very good one.
A very good one, you know.
Okay, thank you very much. And
You're
as you have
welcome.
heard from Mr. Kolawole Feyisayo, he said Rome was not built in a day. Do your thing, definitely your customer will come to you. And also, don't think less of yourself. Be good. Think higher of yourself and do whatever you know that you can do, but do it best. And that will be all on this segment of Daybreak Africa. And I am Yetunde Alanamu. Do join us next time. Thank you. Bye.